Okay, so for this round, just the same pa rin, bubunot pa rin kayo, pero this time, partner, ay meron na po kayong time limit, okay?
Ang
So,
time limit natin
you
is
only have 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
4-0. And our timer ay nandito po sa LED wall natin.
So, magbibigay
Alright?
ng hudyat kapag mapuputol na.
45
45
seconds.
seconds. So, automatically mag-o-off ang mic kapag lumagpas sa 45 seconds.
Yes, papatayin na po kayo agad ng microphone.
At sige, to begin our top 5 for Q&A, candidate number 11, Miss Ashley Kogler.
Please pick a question. Ayan, and habang binubuksan po natin, kaunting paalala lamang po ulit. This is the final and the most crucial part of the competition. So please let us maintain the silence po habang sumasagot ang ating mga kandidato. All right, so here's your question. Okay, so our criteria for judging po muna ay
For top 5,
100%. Ay, andito.
Eto
All right.
ito.
So beauty is 40% and we also have the
brains
brains
60%.
for a total of 100%.
100%.
All right. So 60-40 po tayo. 60 sa brains, 40 sa beauty. Okay. All right. So ayun po ang magiging pamantayan natin. Candidate number 11, here's your question. Okay, some of the judges ay wala pa pong score sheets.
Okay, just wait for a moment. So back to 0 tayo ulit.
Yes,
Siyempre,
back to
partner.
0 po tayo ulit. Then 60-40 po tayo. So once again, pinaalalahan na natin yung mga kandidato. 45 seconds lamang po ang mayroon kayo to answer
And
the question.
automatically, pag lumagpas ng 45 seconds, papatayin kayo ng mikropono.
Alright, so as I've said earlier, this is one of the most important and crucial part of our competition for tonight. Dahil dito na natin malalaman, partner, kung sino ang ating mga tatanghaling title holder.
Yes, totoo yan, partner.
Hello. Sa mga nangihingi ng copy ng final result, pahintay na lang po. Huwag po kayo lumapit sa tabulator namin. Bigyan po natin ng respeto yung mga binigay ng score ng ating mga judge. So wala po dito lutuan, ha? Tanggapin po natin. Ito po yung katuwaan lamang. Ha? Sana po tanggapin niyo po kung sino po yung pumasok. Although deserve naman po lahat. Sana lang po bigyan respeto lang po natin yung mga nanalo dito. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much for the great reminder, Kagawad Michael.
Yes.
Ayan.
Okay na po ba ang tabulation sheet?
Okay, kompleto
Okay.
na? Okay. So once again, good morning, candidate number 11.
Good morning, everyone.
Here's your question. A moment of silence, please. Okay. Here's your question. The pronouns he and she are generally or globally accepted words that are used to avoid repetition in mentioning a man's or a woman's name. Aside from the said two, if you are given the chance to invent or introduce a word that to be used as pronoun that is specifically and distinctly for gays only, what would that be and why? Once again, pronouns he and she are generally or globally accepted words that are used to avoid repetition in mentioning man's and woman's name. Aside from the said two, if you are given the chance to invent or introduce a word that will be used as a pronoun that is specifically and distinctly for gays only, what would that be and why? You have 45 seconds to answer your question. Your timer starts now.
Thank you for that, for this very interesting question. The question goes like this. Pronouns he and she are generally globally accepted words that are used to avoid repetition and mentioning man's and woman's name. Aside from said two, if you're given the chance to invent or introduce a word that shall be used a pronoun that is specifically and distinct for gays only, what would it be and why? First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot deny the fact that in today's society, we transgender are just being tolerated in the society and never been accepted. We cannot deny the fact that in our society, a lot of people are still not open-minded and actually about pronouns. And if I will create one link for our gays and transgender, it will be RD, respecting diversity. Because if we respect the diversity in our society, one thing is for sure, understanding will rise above all. Thank you so much.
All right. Sakto sa time. Thank you so much,
Sakto.
candidate number 11.
At this time, please step forward, candidate number 18, Miss Kay Montero. And pick your question, please.
Once again, isang paalala lamang po sa lahat. Bigyan po natin ng kaukulang respeto ang pagsagot ng ating mga kandidata. Marami pa rin pong mga maingay habang sila ay nagsasagot. So, tanging pakiusap lamang po namin ay tumahimik po muna ng saglit ng kaunti habang sila ay sumasagot. All right, candidate number 18, here's your question. If the book of Genesis, or commonly referred to as the book of creation, says that God only created man and woman, who might have created gays then? Once again, if the book of Genesis, or commonly referred to as the book of creation, says that God only created a man and a woman, who might have created gays then? You only have 45 seconds to answer the question, and your timer starts now.
It is simple as this. It is also God who created us. Well, in fact, we are the masterpieces of our Lord Jesus Christ because we can think like a man and we can act like a woman. Same goes that we have the heart of a man and we have a heart of a woman. We're actually complete package, and I think what we need to do is to celebrate each diversity in order to celebrate this sexual orientation, because with this, we can definitely break through what we call discrimination. As they always say, we always have a vision. Let's all make the right decision. Let's spread the love and never the hate.
All right, thank you so much, candidate number 18.
This time, please step forward, candidate number 17, Miss Dimple de la Cruz. And pick your question, please.
All right. Candidate number 17. Sige po. Pili. Ayun na lang. All right. Okay, a moment of silence, please. Okay, Queen, here's your question. In the story of Cinderella, why do you think one of her shoes slipped away if they are actually fit perfectly to her feet? Once again, in the story of Cinderella, why do you think one of her shoes slipped away if they actually fit perfectly to her feet? You have 45 answers. You have 45 seconds to answer the question. Your timer starts now.
Well, the reason is to find her true love. And that is the reason why that heel lip in her feet, even though it fit for her. Because God only has the reason why things that happen. No one of us can definitely explain how, why, and definitely we will just understand it and we will just feel it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 17.
And candidate number 6, Miss Tanya Panilag. Pick your question.
All right, so candidate number 6, here is your question. A moment of silence, please, for everyone. All right, if you would be a word, what would you be? A synonym, an antonym, or a homonym? Please expand your answer. Once again, if you would be a word, what kind of word would you be? A synonym, an antonym, or a homonym? Expand your answer. You only have 45 seconds to answer. Your timer starts now.
I'd rather choose antonym. Why? Precisely because antonym symbolizes the beauty, the wit, and the intelligence of one individual. And I believe I am a total package of it. I am a perfect balance of inner and outer beauty. I know that my answer is short but precise, but if you try to think of it, we will be able to understand what is the thought of my answer for that very interesting question. Thank you very much.
All right. Maraming salamat, candidate number 6.
And last but not the least, candidate number 1, Miss Yang La Victoria.
All right. We are now down to our last candidate.
Hello.
All right. Here's your question. Candidate number 1. Here's your question. Is 1 plus 1 really equate to 2? Once again, is 1 plus 1 really equate to 2?
Ladies and gentlemen, no. Why do I say so? In architecture, in mathematics itself, depending on the formulation that you are going to use, the answer, the product will always change. It can be 2, it can be 100, it can be 0. And that is a fact. So ladies and gentlemen, I always believe that 1 plus 1 cannot always equate to 2. But I always believe that it depends on the intellectual capacity of a certain person, whether what formula you are going to use. And in that question itself, I am that 1 plus 1 equaling to 2 because I am both a woman and a man standing before you. Therefore, I am 2 person as 1 because I always believe that LGBT members are the most powerful, liquefied, and flexible human beings. And therefore, we are truly amazing. May it be in all aspects of life. Thank you. Good morning.
Sorry po. Naku, mukhang hindi ako makakauwi mamaya. Hindi, joke lang po. Ang ating Queen of Tondo 2024, fourth runner-up, I see candidate number... Candidate number 8. Candidate number 6.
Goes to
Candidate number 17. Our first runner-up. Congratulations, candidate number... Candidate number 11.